that without actually having a grounded, rooted reason for it that establishes that part of your character are very two different things. Okay. There's a lot of mental work that goes into that. For those who are just starting that part of their journey, by the way. But I can affirm that it's very unconscious and easy to forget about those standards that are verbalized and not actually embodied and integrated first when you're in those connections, where you then reach a stage with that connection where you start to brush off actions, behaviors, statements, offenses, things that are then repeated offenses, things that are then rationalized offenses, things that are redecorated offenses, where the reality of the offense gets deflected, distorted, and then redecorated as something else to then confuse you from what the reality of what you know you are seeing is. Okay, so then when that happens, you're then put into a state mentally where you start to actually brush things off. You start to act in a state of cognitive dissonance around brushing off things out of denial, because you haven't grounded yourself in that area of your life yet to embody and integrate a sense of identity yet that allows you to back up the standard you know comes with your presence that you haven't fully integrated yet. And also the establishment and creation of boundaries that come with it that will be reinforced with consequences when it's necessary, right? So when you go through only watching things that allow you to discover what your standards are, but you haven't actually learned what the embodiment process and integration process of that really looks like in order to actually stand on that without worrying anxiously about standing on that, because you're not losing anything. You're not losing out.